Hello, hello. It's Tracy from Mindless Crafting, and we are here on a Friday for our last day of junk journaling, or I should say, creating a junk journal, because as you know, this is a process. It's a journey, actually. Now, especially now that I'm walking my way through this whole process, I hope that you have been able to rewatch some of the other videos that are in this series. It's 5 parts. So this is the fifth and final part. So I also created a playlist if y'all want to go back and watch from the beginning when we started the cover to now. This has been such a wonderful journey, I have to tell y'all. So let's see who's here in the craft room on Friday. This has been really fun. What you think, Bill?
Yes.
Bill is here, y'all. He's hooking everything up right now. So today I thought we'd maybe try some things. I could show you a few things to do with your book. I think this will be really fun for y'all. Just to know that you can take a lot of your embellishments, little things that you make, and now put them into your book. We know that I love hearts and I love butterflies. So those are some of the things that I'm going to be putting into my book as well. And this won't be like the end of y'all seeing my journal. I'll be sharing little techniques along the way on the channel. I'll do some recorded videos. Maybe we'll make some, um, I'll show you how I do some of the pages, because this is a learning process for me too. So look at all of this to work with. There's no way you can get all of this done in a week. And you shouldn't want to get it done in a week because it is a process. Here's the other one. I decided to add on the cover of this one, y'all, the word faith. And that's what the spine looks like. I'm thinking it's really looking good. Many of you have decided not to decorate your cover yet. You want to kind of work on some of the inside stuff. So you are welcome to do that. I wasn't sure about the spine on this one. So this is the one that I've been working on during the live. And so I decided to go ahead and use some ribbon. Let me show y'all what I did. For the spine on this one, remember I couldn't decide in part 4 what I wanted to do with that. So I just decided to kind of use some of this burlap ribbon, this lace ribbon. Someone sent this to me in Happy Mail, and I said, you know what, this is perfect. So what I did was I took some distress ink, right? Took some of the distress ink and just dabbed this to make it look darker. And then I just added it on. I put another layer of ribbon over it. So I had some of this ribbon and it turned out perfect. So that's what my spine looks like for this one. So it kind of goes along with it. And so I'm really, really liking this. Okay, so today we're going to be doing tags, tabs, washi tape, and edges. That's a lot of stuff, huh? So let me see what I've got here. I started working on some of these tags here, and some of the tags are going to go into my book. Somewhere in here, I'm going to have a page that just has some stuff. I might do some doodling around it. Anything that's related to faith and my belief, right? So these are personal books. So you can basically do whatever you want with yours. So what I'm going to do is, let's do this tag right here. I'm going to cover this. And I've got some musical paper here because I love music, right? Okay, and we've been using our word stamp set. We've been using our words to inspire. So these are the ones we've been using all week. And this is what I'm putting into my book. So I'll be stamping along the way, starting 2020 off right. Words to inspire and words of hope. So y'all have been loving these. I've seen the projects that y'all have been putting in there. These are in our Mindless Crafting store. So you can go to mindlesscrafting.com and get yours before we run out, because we've been selling out of a lot of stuff, a lot of our stamps, which is a good thing. Okay, so let me just put this to the side and clear the space so we can have some fun. So this actually came from Happy Mail. This came in Happy Mail, and they know that Bill loves music. So all I'm doing, look, I'm going to use this. Bill, I'm using your paper.
How dare you?
I'm using Bill's paper.
How dare you use
sure
my aged
his aged paper
that I love.
I thought this would be cute because I love music too. So you just use whatever you like, right? Use whatever you like. So I love listening to music while I craft sometimes. I might have a little music page, take some lyrics from music, write that into my book, what I'm thinking, it's just got so much stuff you can do with this. Hey everyone, I'm not looking at the camera. Bill, someone says, do I hear you sniffling? Bill? Someone just asked if do I hear you sniffling?
I just answered.
They're over here worried about you.
I said just a little.
Bill, you don't have to type it. You could just say it, babe.
I gotta sneak it in.
He's hoping that no one hears. I've been hearing him sniffling a little bit. So
Miss Superclut says she loves music paper too.
I love music paper, and you see how that's like the edges are a little bit tattered. That's okay. Let me get some of my little art glitter glue here and just slap some in there. I like the fact that I don't have to worry about ripped pages. In my regular crafting, I would just like completely get rid of this. Well, somewhat get rid of it. And then I would just do something else on it to cover it up. Do y'all craft like that? So doing this junk journal is getting me outside of my comfort zone. It's getting me outside of my comfort zone, y'all. Okay, so I can now take this, and this can go on my music. This can go on my music page in my journal. And y'all, yesterday I lost my VersaFine ink. You'll never guess where it was.
Where was it, Tracy? Because we looked everywhere.
Y'all never gonna guess where it was. I can't even say.
Cheryl McKinney said her 3 packs of stamps came in yesterday's mail. She loves them. They're much bigger than I thought.
Oh, yes. These are pretty big.
Actually, they are really big.
These are really big. I mean, even when they came, when we had put in our order and they were getting sent to us, they were still looked a lot bigger than what I thought when I just saw them up close and personal. Okay, so just giving this a little bit of an old look, right? Now, I love stripes, y'all. So this washi tape right here, love it. What I did with this washi tape, I love stripes. You probably see this washi tape throughout my my journal. I'm going to take this, and this is where you mix and match different patterns. I love this. Okay, so what's going on there? Because who says I can't put it on there?
No black and white thing at the bottom.
I love stripes.
Tammy Rexroad said that she did her cover yesterday and had some cracking when she bent it on the folds.
A couple of people are having little cracking issues. This one didn't crack. Someone said they went and put Mod Podge on theirs. This one cracked a little bit. I'm going to go back and fix that. I'll probably try some Mod Podge on this. I'm sure people have come up with a solution for that. Some people have put, I noticed some people have put washi tape on the edges. They glued it on. I think I might do some Mod Podge. I'm not sure yet, but I don't want to work on this yet. But I want you to keep going. Don't let that little thing, and it really is a little thing, frustrate you. Just keep going. So what else do y'all do when y'all have cracks in that spine area there? Let's see. We can work it out right now live, right? Okay, let's see what we want to stamp on here. Oh, Kathy Miller is on here, babe. It's her first time watching. Yay, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
And if y'all notice on this one here, where I put Faith Faith is taking, and then I stamp Faith from our stamp set, and then I put, is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. That was by Martin Luther King. So I like to take quotes, but I want to handwrite some of these things because I want to have a lot of my own handwriting in my book.
That's a good idea. Teresa Hunter says to cover the cracks with lace.
Oh, good idea.
So basically,
it's always a way to camouflage, right?
She's using that as a creative opportunity.
Yep. So I'm going to take the word peace and I'm going to put it in, dip it in my distress ink, right? Because I don't want it to be like a perfect stamp out or a perfect print. And I'm just going to stamp peace right here. Because when I'm listening to music, I'm at peace. Yep. So that's what I'm going to do, y'all. Look at that. And it still stamps out pretty good, okay? I know, I love the cracks. They do look shabby chic. I don't want my book to look like perfect. I want it to have kind of a worn out feeling. And I want my daughters to be able to kind of look in my book and kind of see like, what is their mom made up of? What is it about my mom, Because sometimes your kids know you as only mom, right? All right, so you can do all kinds, sit and just do a bunch of tags and just have fun with this. Right? Get your cereal boxes and cut them out and just use your packaging. And now I have stuff to put in here. So imagine if you didn't want to put it in right now, you can kind of tuck this in a pocket to work on them later. So you can do a whole bunch of those, right? So that's just some tags that have words on them because we're focusing on positive words. Okay, here's another thing. If you don't want to use the cereal boxes and this one might be too big for you, you can go even smaller, y'all. Look at this. This little soap box I showed yesterday. I had been working on some other stuff I had in my stash. This is from one of our stamp sets, right? This is actually the Mother's Day stamp set, and this is one of the summer stamp sets. And so this right here is a card. This is a greeting card. It was just a black and white greeting card. And what I did was I just added to it, added my own stuff to it. So this can really now be a cover for a smaller journal. Y'all, the ideas are endless. I could just cover this and use this as my cover, right? And what I did was I added dimension to my hat. This is our Mother's Day stamp set. Wouldn't that be adorable to make one of these little, I love hats, y'all. So I can use that also. Are the creative juices flowing here?
Yep, they are. Hey, check this out. Y'all, I ran downstairs real quick. I think it was Nadine Harris that said she did her cover was very difficult to make the hole through. And here's an ideal. Now,
here's a solution that Bill came up with, y'all.
Now here's this little drill. You can find little crafty little small drills.
That is not a crafty little drill.
Wait.
Okay, no, but I'm just saying this is not a crafty drill.
Okay, where's the thing that you had? Where's the thing that you had that you used? Well, wherever it's at. Okay, if you look at this, it's a little thicker. Now you can find drills that are smaller than this. And I guarantee you, if you use your hand or put it in a little drill like that, just kind of gently do that, you can get through a cover and make a pretty easy hole without really torturing yourself. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there.
This is what happens when husbands get in the craft room, y'all.
I'm telling you, that would work. Yes, it was Nadine Harris.
So you got that, Nadine? Go get your drill.
This drill it hardly costs anything, like what, $8, $9? You find a really small bit like this, and I guarantee you're going to get through it. Make sure it's long, kind of like a needle.
Look, Cheryl McKinney said her ideas are streaming into her already filled up head. I know. That's why I had to keep writing. Look, y'all, I got notes that I've been taking to myself just because the ideas are just keep coming and coming and coming.
Christine Davis says a crocodile will do the trick.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, maybe that's one out of all the stuff on this crocodile. Maybe something's on there that will do that.
Yeah, I have a crocodile too. So, yep.
It has so much stuff. I just didn't know what all it could do.
Good idea. See?
Well, there you go.
Cheryl McKinney said, "Where did you find that drill, Bill?" I don't remember it costing
Downstairs,
$8 or $9.
I'm like Nadine. She says, I have a craft drill. I didn't think of using it. It's been in the box for at least 15 years. Exactly.
Well, there you go. It's like my sewing machine, right? Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. So you got tags that you can add to your book. And then what you can do is you're going to add them in, place them somewhere that you want to. Look at this. I like the way this looks. This looks peaceful to me, right? I can take some paper, cut it out, you know. I mean, I love this too. Look at that. Whichever one you want to use on whatever page, whatever you're feeling. There's no rules for you. You just use your imagination. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. Now, I made these little tabs, right? These little tabs from some stickers. And these are cute because this is actually my first time making one of these, actually. You can put these on here to mark your page, right? If you want. This is where you take your embellishments, your happy mail, all that stuff that people send you. You can find something to do with it.
Here's a good question. Brenda Dorgan is asking, what size is a normal size for a journal?
That's a good question. I didn't know there was a normal size. I'm doing the one that I feel comfortable with because this is my first attempt at doing a journal. So this one, I just went with whatever size the box was that I made these from. And then I just went with it. So like this right here, look at this. This right here, look how big this is. This is the Swiss Miss box. You can have this be the cover, spine, and cover. And then you can have, or you can turn it this way, right? So you got cover, spine, cover. So whichever way you turn it, you know, and then you could cut it down still even more. Like this one, I cut down a little bit more. And then here, you can go big. Like
or you can use this.
Look, Bill.
Seriously, look, he has a built-in spine over here. And you can go for broke. It'll take you all year. You fill this baby up with pages.
You can call it My Life.
Exactly.
My life in a nutshell. Or my life in a cereal box, right?
That's it.
I mean, it's just so... I just say, do what size you want to do. Exactly, I mean, this is going to be really cutesy right here.
Jordan Higginbottom says, it's the size that you want to make it.
Yep. Use the Kix cereal box. Alyssa used that, and she trimmed hers down, right? I mean, you can use the box. So imagine this is the box, right? You can cut it and then make 2 small journals out of it. It's just up to you.
Exactly, Cheryl McKinney. She says, where else in this life can you not follow the rules and not get in trouble except with mindless crafting?
I mean, there's so many rules. I mean, you don't have to, you know, there's so many rules in life. Why not be free in your creative space? Ooh, that sounds like a something I could write down. Where do I feel free? Creative space. Okay, so let's go ahead and make one of these. I'm going to show you how easy this is to make. These little tabs. So you remember these Dollar Tree stickers, right? The little word stickers. Someone sent these to me in Happy Mail. So let's take that out. Let's get a little bit of cardboard here. All right. Y'all, I'm not going to be... Bill, you think you don't see me now because I'm in my craft room? He's really not going to see me now. So we're still working on words, right? Still incorporating words. So these stickers, these were from Dollar Tree. And so I can take these now, right? So let me show you what I did. Took this and I put it on the cardboard here, right? Because I want it to be stronger. So best way to make something stronger that's weak, give it a foundation.
Well, there you go.
Okay, and then I just cut along here.
Hi, Donna. Donna Satterley's here. She can only be here 5 minutes. She has a doctor's appointment this morning.
Okay, glad you can join us for a moment. Come right in. We're just making these little tabs. This one right here, super cute. So that was my first one that I've made, but I could see that can be a quick addiction right now. These little paper clip embellishment. I know a lot of y'all make these already. This is just my take on it. Okay, so once you got it nice and strong there, you can just fold it in half. Who would have known folding this in half like this? You could do this for any piece of paper. I just figured it's a quick and easy way to do this.
Tracy, people are saving all type of stuff.
Don't blame it on me.
Maps,
yes.
soap boxes.
Look, me and my daughters went on a Disney cruise, and I didn't know what to do with all the stuff, like the little passes and the little drink passes and stuff for them. I didn't know what to do with that stuff. So, guess what?
Tracy and I were talking this morning, and I was just saying how sometimes things that you think are nothing that you normally would throw away, like the tickets to a movie.
I know.
All of a sudden,
our letters
have a whole new meaning. Like my brother and I and Tracy and my brother's wife went to the movies, and I was thinking, man, if I was going through a journal and all of a sudden I saw those tickets, that would have a whole nother meaning for me right about now.
Birthday cards that were given to you from someone too, you know. Okay, so now that I got this folded in half like that, I got my glue gun out, y'all. I can take one of my words here. I'll take the word love, right? Dollar Tree stickers. And I'm just going to put my word right here. Right? Oh, I need to glue that on.
Art Cheryl McKinney, don't force feed your kids cereal because you're trying to get the box, okay?
Look, everybody's saving cereal.
Eat the cereal now.
Everybody's... Mom, we've had cereal for the last 30 days. Okay, let me just make this a little bit more. Look at that. All right, are y'all getting this, y'all? Look how easy and quick this comes together. If you want to distress the edges, you can, right?
Elisa, tell your husband I feel his pain. Lisa Neal says,
look, we got a visitor.
She says,
Bill, we got a visitor. Look at this. Hey, y'all. You
please.
See who's in the room. Only during a live session.
Lisa
Only
says,
during a live.
My husband gets irked that my crafting takes over the house. But then he turns around and saves me boxes and containers. He even saved me.
He's a keeper.
Exactly.
Okay, so you see what I'm going to do now? Now I'm going to use a combination of art glitter glue, and I'm going to use my hot glue gun, right? So this really gets a good stick on there. And this is actually, the glue stick I'm using is a Gorilla Glue Gun stick.
Well, there you go.
Okay, put it this way.
I guess that means it's super strong.
Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to just clamp it down like that for a moment. Straighten that out.
Bertha Bess Wilson says she has her first cruise tickets and plane tickets.
Oh.
And a lot of stuff on the cruise. Sounds like a book to me.
Yep. Sounds like some journaling to me.
I don't know what that is you have in your hand, but it looks kind of cool.
Has he not been listening?
I know, but I mean, I know, but I'm just saying, I like the way it looks.
That's Natasha. The cat is Natasha. She just jumped on the table.
Up on anything.
She really does.
You have to really watch out.
I'm looking to see if the dog is in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and add a little flour to this. Are y'all getting the idea here? I hope this is sparking some kind of something. And I let this one dry really good. This is on here. I thought that it wouldn't be able to stick that well, but I want it. You just never know till you try.
Just give it a shot. If it didn't cross your mind, that means you have to try it.
Yeah, if it crosses your mind, go ahead and try it. Okay, let me put that little flower on here. You could put a little sticker on here. So imagine you can make this up for almost anything you want to do with this. You can just make these for. Okay, so that's the little tabs. You want to hold your space in your little book. Look how adorable those are. And these are easy to make. Let me see what y'all are doing now. Let's see.
Bye, Donna.
Yep, that was Natasha. Okay, so let's see. Let's move on to the next thing here. Okay, so now you got your tab for your book, or a couple. You can make as many as you want. If you want them to be smaller, you can make them smaller. If you want to match the paper, you can match the paper. It doesn't have to be. I just thought those stickers were so cute.
Thank you,
From Dollar Tree.
Lydia sent me some Happy Mail with some paper that I can use in my junk journal.
Uh-oh.
Look, so y'all. That's a big hint, huh?
That's a big old hint. It sounds like a big old hint to me.
Oh, Bertha Les Wilson says that thing is called an altered paper clip.
There you go.
See, I just learned something, Bertha. You're forcing me to learn terminology.
I said paper clip embellishment. Okay.
Thank you, the baby beacon Karen. I'm just messing up your name, Karen.
He is massacring.
She says, Tracy, I can't tell you how much I'm enjoying this series. Your delivery and instructions are beyond compare.
Thank you.
I will be making a few junk journals now that I have you. Many thanks, Karen.
I'm gonna have all kind of stuff coming out of this junk journal, okay?
Karen, I was telling Tracy, I said, oh my God, Tracy, I think I'm understanding how to do this.
He did say that, y'all.
I did.
Okay, let's see. Washi tape. Okay, so now, what if you wanted to, some of your edges, right, were not stable enough. You want to make them a little bit more sturdy. You have little pockets in your journal. And I'm just giving you little tips for now. There's so many of them. Go ahead and look on YouTube. You'll see a ton of ideas for it's thousands. It's not even like, it's unreal.
I love those paperclip thingies where they're hanging up on there.
Aren't those cute?
You can just make a bunch of them.
You can make a bunch of them with all your words and sayings and whatever you want to do. So I'm just, maybe I want to give this edge a little bit more stability because I feel like doing that, right? You can cut and paste and do all kind of stuff in your book. And look at this. I'm ripping that. Normally I would, you know what I would do normally, right, Bill?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm over here having fun here. See other areas you might want to add some of this washi tape in. Right here, you got another pocket here. And this, I'm doing this before I even go in and decorate them. Now you got all that washi tape that y'all been holding on to. Y'all got some washi tape up in your room. I know you do. Get that stuff out. So you might think your stuff is not sturdy enough here. Just add in some stuff here. I think I got a word washi tape somewhere in here too. Let me show you that. This is Dollar Tree washi tape. This doesn't always stick very well, but if you put it on, like on one of the boxes, like right here, just like I did, now you got a sturdy thing. Add it to something. You can add it into something.
There you go.
Here's one here. Let me show you this. Let me open this. My fingernails are a wreck. This.
But you have fingers.
But I have fingers, right?
There you go.
Okay, so this right here, look at this. I saw this in Dollar Tree. Never quit and dream, believe, do, never quit. Right.
Bertha
I think this is so cute.
She's telling you, Tracy, she's putting envelopes on the inside covers, front and back.
Exactly.
That way you have
I think that's a good idea.
Place.
Right. You have pockets. I do want to have a pocket thingy here. And I want to have one in the back so I can just kind of throw stuff in there, stuff I want to work with.
You know what I like about that black and white thing you just did? For those of you that really want to do a lot of writing, you could take something like this and just have it like kind of up at the top or so, and they have the middle. You take the paper that has the lines and just kind of put it in the middle,
Sounds like he needs to do it.
No, I'm just saying, because I know that I'll have some writing. I'm going to do one.
Tammy Rex.
Tammy Rexall said, look, let's cut to the chase.
Where
Tammy, you know what? Tammy, Seriously.
She's like, look, I want to
Tammy.
know. I want to know the details on what you did with
Tammy,
that.
Tracey does this to us all the time. She starts that comment.
Bill, you're reading the comments, though.
No, you read it yourself though.
Right,
you started telling the story.
But I'm looking
hey,
here.
Guys,
you'll never guess.
You'll never guess, and then you just kind of went into something else, and everybody's like, "Where? Where?"
I didn't hear them say that, babe, because you're not reading, darling.
Okay, Tammy Rexrow wants to know once and for
Tammy,
all. Where did you find?
Look, it was like right there. Okay, right there.
Well, there you go, Tammy.
It was
now
right there.
We know. Oh my God! Thank goodness you relieved that burden of mystery from our minds.
Oh my goodness, y'all are a hoot. Okay, I just can't with y'all. Okay, I just can't.
Tammy, I feel it. Like,
so here's one of the other things that okay, so now we got the tags, right? You got your little embellishments. You got tags with embellishments. You've got the smaller boxes with stuff on it. Some of the edges now, y'all were saying you can add some lace ribbon to it. And I think that's a really good idea. Like stuff that's sticking out here.
yeah.
On this area here, you can take this and you can put the ribbon. Someone had this idea. They told me that you can put the ribbon like right against here, which is probably what I'm going to do. I've got some lace in my stash. Possibly not this one, but I can, you know what? Wait 1 minute.
Oh, the wheels are turning.
Wait 1 minute,
Oh,
y'all.
the wheels are turning.
Okay, let's see. The wheels on the bus are going
Carmen
around.
Wiley says, Tracey, she's loving the series, what you're doing. She ordered her stamps and cannot wait to incorporate them into my junk journals.
Nice. Well, if you put in your order today, it's going out today. Yeah, it's going out today because we got lots of orders that have come in overnight. We wake up and y'all have been in that store.
Well, someone's been in there.
Yes. So, don't you hate when you get an idea and now you can't find what you're looking for to make the idea come to life? This idea will come to life. So what are they saying, babe? Read me some comments. Okay. I can hear what y'all are saying.
Well, Elisa and Diana Turney pretty much forgot that you never told them the answer to where the
y'all right there
where the ink is. Okay?
Y'all right there with me, okay? We forget sometimes, okay? We forget.
Hey, Bertha West Wilson says, but if it was a snake, I bet you wouldn't forget. Exactly.
No. There you go.
Yeah, I bet we remember then.
If it was a snake.
Oh, Carmen, are you from Detroit? Jessica's not here, is she? I don't think so.
Okay. So how many of y'all have started your, hopefully you started and you're not waiting for the series to end. You're just going to say, okay, I'm going to just go ahead and get started and just go right along with Tracey on this journey. I think we might be having a release next week too. Okay, so I found this. Someone sent this to me. See, this is where you get to use all your Happy Mail and stuff. And this is like a corrugated cardboard, right? Yeah, look at that, y'all. Think about adding texture to your... So this came to me in Happy Mail. I wasn't sure how I was going to use it yet. But I am determined to use this. I can use it now, right? See that? Look how pretty that is. So I want to add texture to my, I don't want my I can use this to add texture in here.
9 people.
Okay, let's see if we're back on. Let's see if we're back on again.
Yep. Something's happening.
Oh my goodness, I have no idea what happened, y'all. They're trying to end our live. Can y'all see this okay? I had to do all kinds of finagling.
We had to pull the sludge hammer out for that one.
Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure that y'all are on here. I think we're good right now. Don't breathe hard, y'all. Can you hear me okay? Penny is on here. So y'all can see everything okay too? Oh, good. Okay. Okay, we're back for right now. Let's see if we can hang on in this.
Up there, looks really clear.
Of course, it would do in our last live. It would mess up on us. Okay. So right now on my phone, it looks really clear.
It was blurry. It should be clear now. Eva Freeman, is yours clear now?
And I don't see any turbulent weather outside. I mean, it's a little bit cloudy, but nothing much. So let's go ahead and see if we can get through this. Okay, I'm glad y'all are back.
Okay, it's blurry again now.
Okay, just try to let's see if we can just try to get through this one.
Like this.
Hopefully it'll clear up just a little bit.
You may have to
Let's see.
Hold up. You may have to move the book all the way up to the screen
to kind of readjust the focus.
And then come down.
Okay. All right.
Now come down.
So we'll see how it's going.
Well, anyway, that's all you can do for now. So, all right.
All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can get through this. If it's a little bit blurry, hopefully this will adjust.
It could be a storm.
Hopefully it will adjust.
Okay.
Oh, Crystal said it's clear to her, so we'll have to go with what Crystal says. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some more stuff. I was putting the corrugated cardboard, right, inside of this to kind of cover up one of the pages. So now this can be a page. You can talk about strength even when things are rough. Look, this is rough. You could stamp strength on it or put the word strength and do something on that. I don't know what, but you know, so let's see.
You rip off the back of this and make it become, oh no.
No, that was just something else. Okay, so now what I could do with this, you see how that kind of matches? I'm not trying to match everything, y'all, but it is kind of hard. So I'm getting there. I could take this now and put it right on here. And so now I have some lacy ribbon to kind of do something with that edge. Let's go ahead and put that on there. I'm going to see if my art glitter glue will stick that on there. If not, I can use something else, right? Because remember, this is supposed to be a junk journal. So it's supposed to look a little bit, it's not supposed to look so neat. Let's just say that. All right.
What would be called a neat journal, huh?
I don't know. But you can make, I mean, you can make your junk journal however you want. If you want everything to line up perfectly, then just go ahead and go for it.
So Miss Superclass had an idea. Let me try it. She says if it's blurry, go in and change the channel to 480p. Let me see if that does something. In quality.
Oh, so it's still blurry on the computer, huh?
Yes, Miss Superclutz, you're right.
You done taught Bill something.
I just learned something for this particular video. And after this is over, you can go back and change your settings. But go down to that little wheel, click on it, go to quality, and from there, pick 480p. Miss Superclutz has solved the problem, okay?
Miss Superclutz is super. She saved the day.
Just hit the gear, she says.
She saved the day.
Hi, Barbara Lake.
Hey, Barbara.
She says she almost missed this. Barbara, the only thing you missed was us struggling with our technical difficulties.
We had a lot of stuff.
No, we did have a lot of good stuff.
We got a lot of good stuff going on here. So you see how those edges now? I can take this and do something with it, right? See that sticking out? If you don't want that to stick out like that, you can go ahead and decorate it and then go back and do something else with it, right? All your little edges that are sticking out where you're like, ooh, this is an opportunity to make it look good if you want to. Oh, open that up. I need to put some glue on there because that washi tape is not, I don't know why they call this tape because this does not stick really good, but I like the way it looks, so I'm using it. I like the way it looks, so I'm going to use it. So now I got stripes that I like. I got lace. You know, I like that too. You got so the edges, right? Using the washi tape to get your edges. Let's see, this right here. I could have a page right here. You might want to do something about quit, never quit, dream, believe, do, never quit. I'll cut this right here. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm just trying to get this
getting it together. Huh?
I'm just getting it together.
Barbara Lake says she started making one last night and she used thin cardboard from a bedding packaging and
oh my goodness.
It was all together, top, bottom, and the spine is okay.
How fun is that?
Bertha Bless Wilson says just add a little glue or glue stick. That's all she does. And
there you go.
Does the job.
There you go.
Angie Prue, she said, I think I missed the whole day. When did you put the papers in? I think that was on day 3, wasn't it?
That was I think that might have been
day that was day 3. Because day 2 was actually putting the pages together.
Yeah. So you see how fun this can be if you want to line some of your edges. Okay, so like this says never quit, dream, believe. I can start writing some stuff in here. I can start stamping some stuff in there. Let me see what this looks like. So if I was to take this page, right?
Carmen Wiley says, this is a really nice journal you made, especially considering it's your first.
Oh, thank you. And you know what? You can only get better. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it can only get better.
Yeah,
you know, this is just the beginning.
Day by day, week after week.
Barbara Lank is here. Look, Barbara, since you're here, see this?
Oh, we're going to use the Barbara Lank musical special.
This is that music note stamp, right? I can
Barbara
put something here.
In Happy Meal.
Right. It doesn't have to stamp out perfect, right? Because it doesn't have to.
That's the reason.
It just doesn't have to. I'm not going for like the perfect stamping. I think that's the nice thing about this is that you can kind of do whatever, right? And then I could write in here, never quit, dream, believe, you know, all of that stuff. Lovely. That could be my little page, my little never quit page, right? Even when you feel like giving up. Okay, so I want to see what y'all are saying here. I'll put these back in here because I got to work with these later.
Cheryl McKinney says she got her Cutter Bee scissors yesterday. Well worth the money. They have.
Yes, they are.
Hair.
Yes, they are. We're getting those back in stock also in our store.
Barbara says, but they're not the same quality as your stamp sets. Okay.
Oh.
Well, thank you for that. Exactly. Susan Stewart, she says, this is the one place that all stamping doesn't have to be perfect. I'm so glad of it.
I know. So now you can take some of these stickers right here, right? Look at this. Never give up. See how words just find themselves? Never give up. That's a message I need to have like just up front, you know?
Eva Freeman is working on her paper pumpkin cards. It worked while watching.
Oh, nice. I always like to add more sticky stuff to my sticky stuff.
No, Carmen. Carmen's asking, do we have the Cutter Bees back in stock?
Not yet. Those are going to go, those are going to be going back in stock soon, though. This is making it hard for me not to want to do stuff with this. I mean, to move forward with this whole thing. This is a process. But I hope y'all are getting some ideas. I'm just going through it right now. And then sooner or later, I'll go through and really do the pages on this. Right? Like really start to do something with these. Just because. You know, never give up. What is it that keeps you going? You know? That needs stitching. Go back. I may do something where I just do stitching throughout the whole book. That's my, like a day of stitching. Why? Because I want to.
Susan Stewart, she says, unfortunately, it's also the one place you can also make something so complicated that you stall, like me. No, don't stall.
Don't stall.
Susan, when you get to that stall point, blindfold yourself, reach your hand to a pile of all your stuff, and just pull out whatever your hand pulls up. You start there. You have no option. You cannot pick up anything else. You must use that and do something right then.
Yep. Remember those words when Bill is making his.
And if you have to, give yourself a time limit. If you have to put on the timer and say, I have 3 minutes to do something with this one thing I just picked up. I guarantee you, that'll get you going.
Yeah, don't be afraid to use some of these two to make your tabs as well.
Because no matter what you do, later on, you'll get inspiration as a creative opportunity, and it'll kind of jumpstart you into that thing that you do. Debbie Wallace is asking, what is the brand of that corrugated paper?
Oh, let's see. This is from DCWV. I love that. They make a, what does that mean again? Designer such and such. Yeah. If you put in DCWV, it'll.
So let me see.
I like their stuff. The corrugate stack, it's called. Let me show y'all what I'm making on this. I gotta make it first though, because I gotta make it first. I'm just gonna fold this like this right now. Right, because you might want a little tab on the sides of your thing. So let me just put this right here. I'm just gluing that on. Right, and then you might want to take this right here and cut it right there. You see that? Now this is a great way to use your scraps, and you might have a little tab that comes out of here. Let's see, maybe a page that says never quit, right? And you want to write in that page when you feel like giving up.
Which will be never.
Right? Exactly. See? So you just glue that in right there on your page. I'm just trying to show y'all because I haven't decorated this page yet. You might want to have a little tab there, or you might want to put it on the top of one of your pages. You see? Right there. Right? And then you just glue it down. I would glue it down. If you want to make it sturdier though, this is just something I'm just kind of, now I'm really kind of winging this part right here. Mindless crafting it. If you want it to be really, really sturdy, which is probably the best option here. All right.
Like
that.
How do you take him out?
Let's go like that. And I'm just going to put some glue on here, y'all. Just glue that in like this. Right? And now you can glue it on to your page, leaving a little bit of space right there. Right? And that's just using that washi tape. Have my little never quit page. Just depends on where you want to put it. You can have a little never quit tab right there. I'm gonna glue that in right now. I'm gonna glue that in right now on one side and the other. And then my little never quit page. I could put it right there too if I want. I'm just gonna put it right here. Right there. Remember, there's no like see that? Right? And it's nice and sturdy. Nice and sturdy. I'm not going, normally I would have to have everything lined up but no, this is just my never quit page. Just letting y'all see some stuff. You can make a ton of these. You can make a ton of those little things. Wait a minute, Sharon Primo. 178 rolls of washi tape. I plan to use several of them. My goodness. Let's see. I'm looking to see what y'all say. You could use your circle punch. Yep, you sure can. You sure can. You could use the circle punch and then have the little tabs in there from the circle punches. I've seen people do that before. You are so right. See, this is another tag that y'all may not have seen. That's going to go in there too. That can go on my page that says, Bill left the room for a minute, y'all. So I'm not reading your comments. This can go on my blessed page, right? I can have this little tag go in there too. That's the other thing. So there's so much you can do with these. Man, y'all got some washi tape stash. That's a lot. I think I'm gonna, since it's Friday, I think I'm gonna work on this little booklet right here, y'all. The little one. And I think all the pages are probably gonna line up evenly. So I'll have all my pages, all my signatures line up evenly on that one. Just have to find some paper to cover with. But this is a great starting point for many of y'all if you want to do that. Marie, y'all said washi tape party. You better be glad y'all are not my neighbors. We could have a washi tape, paper clip, tab party, a junk journal party. Wouldn't that be fun? I'd get, with y'all as my neighbors, I'd get absolutely nothing done. So I showed them, Bill, since you're back, I showed them how to put the tab in. A little tab using the washi tape.
Cute.
Never quit. That's my never quit page. So when I feel like quitting, Bill, you can say, Tracy, go to the never quit page.
You can come up with all kinds of little cues. That one that called Jumpstart for Susan Stewart for when she gets stuck.
Oh, that's our. Oh, so it continued to live,
didn't it? Okay. And on that page, Susan, you have a picture of a foot.
I don't know what kind of.
and facing a rear end or something.
Oh, you are so welcome, Bobby Thompson. Tracy, thank you so much for the wonderful ideas. You are so welcome. I hope this at least gives you a start to something. Seriously. I'm just going to be kind of having fun. I'll watch some more videos and probably look at some Pinterest, look on Pinterest for some inspiration. But basically, I want to just be able to sit and do this. Like maybe have a tray downstairs. Bill, have a tray while we're watching TV, have a tray and just have my book down there with some little scraps and challenge myself to make some stuff.
Teresa Hunter says she doesn't ever see you using that page, the Jumpstart page.
Which one?
Jumpstart. Remember I just talked about the Jumpstart page for Susan Stewart?
Oh, okay. I thought it was a never quit page.
Well, that may be that page too. Well, I don't know though. Here's the thing though, what you have to understand, Teresa. Tracy has a book that has so many ideals. I mean, hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of them in
Which
there.
one?
You have
like which one?
Well, you know, like for instance, you have a bunch of different ones, but like say for instance, the video ideals.
I do. I do have a lot.
It might be 1,000 entries in that thing.
Yeah.
That you just can't get to.
Karma Wiley said, make a tab, punch a hole, dangle a paper clip.
There you go. Look at that creativity.
There you go. Oh, and you know what? On this one day I want to do one of the you can see I'm going to do more of these. The ones that have the charms dangling from it. I didn't punch a hole in these. This is my first one, y'all. So I didn't get to punch a hole through it, and then have a charm dangling, and then you can use that to hold your page too. So I want to do that too for another one.
But you know what though? I could imagine that if you work, let's say you took this book right here and you worked on it for a year or 2 or 3 years, every space you could imagine on this book, every page, you'd have stuff on top of the items.
Yep, you could have like, there's going to be fold out pages.
Because the inspiration would just start to multiply and compound and just exponentially.
Oh, look at Susan. Susan has a creativity book. This will be great for drawing because that's one of the things I want to do too. I want to draw some stuff.
You know, it's really interesting, Tracy. I'm kind of like Susan with that pink book. You use that as like your demo book, and the other one is the one afterwards. But the pink one, I kind of like that. That thing has kind of really got me now.
I like that too. I actually like both of them.
Barbara,
the pink book seems much neater to me, which that helps me have both sides of the spectrum. My crafty self is very neat. This will allow me to let go and just really be, just let loose.
Which one?
This one, the Peace and Love book.
Pauline Cunningham says she's going to binge watch you on the Junk Journal series
on Sunday. Oh, good.
Pauline, what's really good about it is that the videos really focus on individual ideals. Like number 1, just the cover. Number 2, just creating the pages. Number 3, just attaching the pages to the book, and that sort of thing. So you can really zero in.
If you get to number 3, you're good to go.
Oh yeah, you're
get
there
to part 3, getting these in. That's it. It's a win. You're there. You're on your way. Don't focus on the mistakes, because when you start focusing on the mistakes, you're going to want to stop. So don't focus how it looks like on the beginning. At the beginning, you want to kind of focus.
Just keep going.
Just keep going. Yeah. Keep going.
Right. If you
with the bumps in the road, yeah.
If you were walking down the street and you stepped in a puddle of water, would you stop? Or would you keep going? There
you go. But like, I'll turn around and go get some.
I wouldn't. I'd keep going.
I'll go back home and change.
I might jump in it 3 or 4 times before I kept going.
What mistakes? Exactly. No mistakes.
Sometimes you have to explore those so-called mistakes. Those mistakes sometimes turn out to be serious opportunities.
I know.
Sometimes you can make a so-called mistake and come across an ideal or concept that completely changes the direction of your crafting forever. Absolutely forever.
That is so true. I got to measure this little book right here, y'all, because this is where you get in trouble when you start thinking of some other things. And it's like, what? So I've got like, this little soapbox. It's a little under 6 inches. It's a little over 5.5 inches, right? 5.5 inches by 3.5. You can get some little paper. You can get your 6 by 6 paper and start working on something like this. This is a little soapbox, right? So you start with something like this. Use this as your little practice thing and just have fun with it. And use the same technique I showed you all week.
Hey, Tracy.
Bill's over here cracking up.
I have 2 things. Pauline Cunningham says she would jump up and down in the puddle, right? But Sandra Rio says, well, I will wash up in that puddle because in Texas it's hot.
Y'all funny, okay? Y'all are so funny. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all have us in stitches sometimes, okay? Y'all just going on a whole nother tangent. I done forgot about the puddle.
Tammy Rexrow says, I just can't seem to know where to get started on creating my signatures.
You have scraps? If you have scraps of paper, envelopes, whatever it is, it's just so much. packaging from Dollar Tree.
Delicious. I think
it's so much.
She had books. It almost looked like she went to Goodwill or somewhere. Just had pages.
Goodwill is a really good place to get a lot of some older stuff that you might not normally see in some of the stores. They got a nice little crafty section at our Goodwill.
Yeah, once you put the pages in there, I mean, inside that signature, then attach the signature to the book. You wanted something to put your creative inspiration onto.
Yep.
That's it. Just go over that, look at that live once again, and the ideas will start to flow.
Yeah, go back and look at some other channels and see what they do with their junk journals. You can really do some binge watching on some junk journals. Well, I would never get anything done. So we're gonna get ready to head off of here. I hope this gave y'all a little bit to get started. Start small, and then just work into it. Do a little bit at a time. Whether it's today I'm just going to do the cover. Let's see. Barbara Light says you can probably make pocket pages out of your papers. Yep, you can do that too.
Yeah, you don't have to start with the cover. You could start with the page.
Susan, that's a good idea. Pages can be made from labels off of canned food. That's a good idea too. Don't look. Why don't we just rip there's still food in the cans though. Oh my goodness. There's still food in the cans. Just rip the labels off. We don't know what's going to be in it once we do heat it up. That's a good one. I would like to get some Campbell's soup labels. Old labels from when we used to grow up, from things like that.
You know what? When you grow up with stuff like that, how many of you ever gone to a grocery store and you you want to be thrifty and you'll go get, a can of peas. And you see the can says peas, and you want to get it, but you see the Del Monte or something, and it's probably the same thing, but something in you says, but I can't get this one. It only says peas.
Cheryl McKinney is like, and there's still cereal in the boxes. You know what? Take out that little plastic bag and put a clip on it and get that box, okay?
Force feed your kids.
Oh my goodness.
Are you going to be live tomorrow and Sunday?
Wasn't planning on it. We were live every day, Monday through Friday. But we do tend to come on live randomly. But we're going back to our normal schedule next week. We'll be live Tuesday and Thursday at 12 noon Eastern. Bonnie said, y'all are terrible. Thanks, Bonnie. we love laughing, okay? We love laughing. We love unrehearsed laughter.
I think Bertha Bless Wilson's going to eat some tomato soup today.
Barbara, these are still available.
Yes,
I hadn't checked our numbers, our inventory numbers, but they're still there. As of this moment, I can say they're still there. Yep, the word stamp sets are still available, Barbara. Oh, okay. So Barbara's going to get hers. I'm off to have a bowl of cereal. Cheryl, you are too funny. Stop it, y'all. All right, y'all take care. This has been a wonderful week. Thanks so much for your support, because this is my first time too. So I don't know all the answers, and I'm not afraid to tell you that I don't know all the answers. But if you try something out, go and put it in the Mindless Crafting group so we can see what you did. Feel free to show your pages. Feel free to show what your pages look like. Take pictures and stuff. Cheryl says,
oh, then everyone wants to know what type of cereal she's eating.
Look, someone said extended series. Y'all don't make me extended series.
What type are you eating, Cheryl? Now everyone wants to know.
Oh, y'all are funny. Y'all all up in Cheryl's business, okay?
Barbara Lake says Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows.
Mine used to be Captain Crunch, but now it's...
Still can't.
I wish it was Captain Crunch.
Special K is a good one.
I love Captain Crunch.
I used to like the cereal, Alphabet cereal, Bill. You remember that?
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Do they still have Alphabet? We don't have small kids anymore.
No.
Alphabet cereal. They have to have that. You remember that? Is
it
called Alphabets? I loved it because of the words. Why else?
Letters. We didn't do words.
Well, we made letters out of in our cereal.
I was too greedy to try to spell.
I wanted to spell my stuff out.
I wanted to eat, okay? I looked at the letters and as close as I could get.
You're welcome, Jessica.
See, Cheryl would have loved me in her house because, believe me, that I could eat a whole cereal box by myself almost as a kid growing up. My father used to refuse to
crunched up cornflakes.
You know, my father used to say he would never buy Captain Crunch and stuff like that. He would get the biggest, hugest box of like just plain Cheerios and plain cornflakes because he knew I wouldn't eat it the same way. Because it was too plain, you know.
Cheryl McKinney said she likes the Raisin Bran. That used to be her favorite, but too much sugar. Yeah, I used to love Raisin Bran too. I had to stop that one.
Hey, Bertha.
I thought it was real healthy because of the raisins.
For cornflakes, I would beg for the Frosted Flakes. But when my father saw how fast I ate them, he wouldn't get those either.
Cornflakes for Bertha. Cornflakes was our cereal growing up. But guess what? Cornflakes with hot milk, or even like it had to be warm to a certain temperature. What y'all know about that? Does anyone else know about that? In the West Indian household, we had cornflakes with warm milk.
I would have never eaten it. I had to have my milk cold.
Absolutely delicious.
I'm from Michigan.
Okay?
I have to have coldness on my milk. Okay.
Barbara Link says, "Have a great day, Tracy and Bill and everyone." She's got a surprise heading our way for Valentine's Day. Barbara, you spoil us so much. Me too, Tracy. Oh, yes. No. Hot or warm milk is fabulous.
No.
I love, she loves Wheaties with the warm. Cheryl, you are my sister.
Let me tell you something. My father tried to buy some shredded wheat. Except the shredded wheat stayed in the house for about a year until my mother just threw it out. But no one was eating that.
Yes, Susan. In the West Indian household, growing up, that's all I knew was warm cereal. It wasn't until I went to college and I was like, can y'all heat my... Look, I went through the cafeteria at college my first year, and I was like, can y'all warm up my cereal? Like my milk? They were looking like...
Where's she
They
from?
were looking at me like, what?
Who let her in the dorm?
They looked at each other like
security.
Like she's going to learn real quick how we do in college, okay? Warm milk when you can't sleep. So we kept y'all long enough. We can go on and on forever. You know how we do. Y'all take care. So sorry that video kind of cut off in the middle, but we got back on because guess what? Where's my thing? Guess what, y'all? Never quit. Never quit. We came back on. We were determined to get back on and finish off this live.
We were.
So this is the end of our series. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to sit here and start making my little book, y'all. Y'all take care and keep sharing in our Mindless Crafting group on Facebook. Bye.
Bye. I'm with you, Marie Muscle. No hot cereal unless it's oatmeal and cream of rice and cream of wheat.